talking.
Okay.
Hey guys, so this is John and Jennifer Wyatt, and tell me where y'all are coming from.
North Wilkesboro, North Carolina.
Okay, so I am super duper proud of this couple. So what I'm wanting to do, guys, is I'm wanting everyone to hear your story and where you actually have come from. So Jen, I know you started, when was it? Was it May? I always mess this up. May of
The
2024?
1st of May, May
Okay,
1st, 2024.
2024. So not even a whole year yet. And John, when did you get started on our program?
I actually done the first challenge, I think in August.
In
Uh,
August of
yeah,
2020.
yeah, I got a bad report, at the doctor's in March, and I attempted to start something then, but
Okay.
with just just eating the food,
Okay. So,
list.
okay. So you're eating the food list off the Slenderized drops. Is that what you're talking
Right.
about? Okay.
Yeah, in March.
So what we are looking at now, so we've got May and then we've got the August going through there. So tell us how much weight you two have released right now.
I've released 70 pounds as of yesterday.
Woo, congratulations. And John?
And from March till August, 30 pounds, but from August with the drops, assistant, to today, 101 total. So
101.
71, yeah,
Wow.
71 from August till now and 101 total.
Wow, that is congratulations. That is amazing. And there is nothing better than to see couples doing this together. So, first of all, I just want to tell you congratulations, and I'm really, 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 really proud of both of you. So,
Thank
when
you.
you first started, what were your initial health goals? Were you just wanting to release weight, or have you experienced anything else besides that?
I have autoimmune issue, which has is awful for inflammation and all of that. So one of my goals was to drop weight for my inflammation,
Hmm.
because of it putting pressure on my joints, and so that was part of it, and the weight was the other part of it. And then I also have type 2 diabetes, and my cholesterol was really bad. So really just in heart medication. So really it was just overall health, um, along with weight loss for me.
Okay. And John, what about you?
Mine from the weight and hindering mobility, uh, and blood pressure. I wanted my feel good back and to get more active.
Okay. So since y'all have released your weight and obviously your health has improved, have you seen any notice or any changes in your health and in your lifestyle? Or is there anything extra that you're able to do now? It looks like y'all are at a park or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we are more active with the kids. We've got a almost 3-year old and a almost 13-year old. And so generally our day was, I would stay at home because of the inflammation and issues with my back and joints and stuff like that, and not really get out of bed until like 10 o'clock in the morning sometimes. And now, I mean, we're more active with our church. We're going to the playground, as you can see. Um, and just being able to get out and do, where we weren't able to before.
Hmm. Yeah. So you can definitely, have you been able, so the energy level and everything else is
Oh,
better.
yes,
Oh yeah.
Inflammation,
absolutely.
how's your inflammation going?
My inflammation, I mean, I still have my bad days, but it is a whole lot better than it was. I have a whole lot less bad days than I have good days now. My inflammation markers have never really been really elevated. It's just I can feel it in my body.
Hmm.
But since starting the drops and losing weight, and then um, doing the eating, the low glycemic foods and off of the food list, I mean, it's been, I mean, amazing.
Yeah.
No, baby.
Well, the last time I
Big
saw
change.
you in person, I could not believe how much you had changed. So congratulations on that. So let me ask you, how did you know? When was your aha moment? Was there any like either scaled victories or non-scaled victories where you felt like this was my moment where all of the effort, all my dedication and commitment, like it's paying off? What did you have that moment?
I did. Mine was probably 2 months in, maybe 3 months. I almost actually gave up just because I had been in a month in and I really didn't see anything and really hadn't. I couldn't tell any difference. But then I said, no, I'm going to stick with this. I mean, there isn't any other options really.
Mhm.
Um, and so I stuck with it. And then the month and a half later, um, I'm like, oh, wow. And it was gradual. It wasn't something that happened overnight. But I mean, one morning I woke up and I was like, oh, wow, I can get up a whole lot easier out of bed. And I'm getting up earlier than, it usually took me until, 11 o'clock in the morning to get up and be able to be functional and stuff like that. So a couple of months in is when it really, I really started to see the little changes that had been happening throughout the first month and a half to 2 months up until then. But they were gradual. It wasn't an all at one time thing.
Right, right. And that's how it happens. It's not one of those boom. It's literally like you wake up and like the little things. It's almost like you look backwards and you're like, like in my case, it was inflammation. And I was like, I haven't been using Tylenol in the last few days. And it's not like I was looking for that, but those were some of the things that they were my aha moments. Like, oh, I haven't done that. And I'm not feeling achy, and everybody has their own health journey when they start this for sure. So let me talk about your support and resources real quick. Did you have a support system? Obviously, you have each other, and that always makes doing a program so much easier when you have a spouse on board or a friend on board or whoever. But any other resources that have helped you along the way since you began your journey?
So doing the 28-day challenges has really, really helped with the support system from the group, the support system from the brand partners through Partner Co.
Hmm.
Everybody just being, it's a community. And the support that we get from them and is is just amazing. The help that the support that we get from you, um, and it's just, I mean, you don't feel like you're doing it by yourself. Everything else that I had tried, I always felt like I was in it, even though we're together. It still felt like I was doing it on my own.
Hmm.
Um, and doing it, John and I doing it together, his that's a huge, huge thing. But then having the community behind us also.
Yes. Yep. And there's definitely a community involvement for sure. By the way, I love your pen. I'm trying to read it. What does it say? Ask me about my skinny drops. I
It
bet you're
does.
telling everybody about it. Yeah, that's kind of what I do too. I'm always telling somebody about them for sure. All right, so I got one more question for you, and then I'll let you go because I hear Jasmine in the background. So I know she's wanting to go swing or something. But if you could give anybody advice, someone who's just starting out on a similar path, what would you tell them?
Mine would be follow the food list. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Because I like cooking, so I was always wanting to reinvent
Hmm.
all these meals that I was used to and all of that, and it complicated it. And Jen kept saying, "Keep it simple, keep it simple." So now, meat, two vegetables, keep it simple. Let food when you eat your food, say, "Is this fuel or fat?
Hmm.
Is it going to help me or hinder me?"
Yeah,
And then get a support group.
yeah,
Uh,
that's great advice. That is great advice for sure. Well, I thank you both for talking with us today. I think just sharing your testimony helps so many other people because there's so many people who are they're like, I'm ready to start this journey, but there's fear. You know, I mean, did y'all experience fear before you started?
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't think that, I mean, you try so many things throughout your life and nothing sticks, nothing works, and you get disheartened, um disheartened,
Hmm.
where you're just you don't you're hopeless. And or you feel that way. And with this has been the only thing that we found that has helped in being continuous and just sticking and staying, as they say.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just been amazing.
So I lied. I said I only have
Appreciate it.
one more question, but I do have one more question. Okay. So,
Okay.
here's my last question. Do you look at this as a diet now, or do you feel like you've done it enough months where you've created good habits and it's become a lifestyle that you can continue forever and ever?
Absolutely
Oh
a
yeah,
lifestyle.
lifestyle.
You don't feel like
No,
you
hands
control
down.
everything? Okay.
No, I mean, it changes your whole, um, it changes your taste buds.
Hmm.
It changes the way you see things. I mean, I used to, I mean, sweets is a big thing for me. Um, and this past Christmas, you know, every Christmas, I always make, tons and tons of cookies and stuff like that to give out for gifts and stuff like that. And this year, I'm like, hey, I'm not doing that. Now, I did some, but even with those few that I did make for our older kids, um, it, there was really not that much temptation because I did have one, and then it was like, this doesn't even taste right. It
Hmm.
doesn't even taste the way I remembered it tasting.
It's like you can taste the
No,
chemicals.
yeah.
Right.
And the
Yeah,
Lord teaches us that my people die from a lack of knowledge. So I encourage anybody to get the knowledge,
that's
you
right.
know, find out there's power in finding out the knowledge and all the stuff that's out here that's going to do you more harm than good. You
Yeah.
know, everything that He created will benefit us.
Yeah.
The things we made most of the time messes it up.
Yep. Yep. We screw it up every time.
Yep.
Every time.
Every time. All right. Well, y'all go enjoy this beautiful weather. Thank you again for letting me hear your story and being such a blessing to so many people. I have grown to love you both dearly. Y'all are becoming very good friends of mine, and I
And we
just
love you
appreciate
too.
you allowing me to walk with your journey with you. So anyway, all right. Y'all have fun. Make good
All
Thank
choices.
right.
you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
You
guys.
too. See
All
ya.
right. Bye.